Back on the Rob Dibble Show with Ben Darnell, Bob Joyce, live from the AAC Media Day here in Newport, Rhode Island. And we have the pleasure now of Marshé Terry. He's a linebacker for UConn. You're a junior now?
Redshirt junior.
Redshirt junior. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? You've been there 4 years?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Rob didn't go to much college.
No, I didn't. I went to one semester. So I apologize.
It turned out okay.
Yeah, no. Let's talk about this year's team, though, man. You guys, you look fired up. You look ready to go. Absolutely. Is this the most difficult time, this last 5 weeks, waiting to play some football?
Yeah, actually, we're about ready to go into camp in about a week or so. So, we're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Is there a bulletin board thing in your locker? Like, is there something that you posted up? Here's one that I give Foley a bunch of crap for all the time. 70 burger.
70 burger.
Memphis.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to go there with that one, but never again.
Never again, right? Like, do you think about that game? Do you think about anything like that over the summer to pump you up while you're lifting weights and while you're getting ready for the season?
Absolutely. I think about all the adversity we faced all season. I mean, it was nonstop at some points, and it was just like beating on you, and like I definitely take that with me to the weight room and on the field. So.
Marshé, you come from Columbus, New Jersey. A friend of mine and Rob's too, the late, great Arnold Dean, once told me, if UConn could ever recruit well into New Jersey, you're talking like Florida's, Georgia's. New Jersey's a hotbed for high school football, is it not?
Yes, sir, it is. We have a lot of skilled guys coming out of New Jersey. So.
A lot of talent.
Yeah, a lot of talent.
How young do they start them? Like, what is the youth programs around New Jersey like?
I started playing, I don't even remember how young I was, but I remember I was 75 pounds at the time. And
was that like the limit to be a running back or an offensive lineman in your league? Like, it's 75 pounds is the cutoff?
Well, it was based on weight, so you played based on your weight class.
Right.
So like I was the 75 pounders for like 3 years in a row. Like the third year, they were like, should we even allow him to still be playing? Because I was older, but I was still lightweight.
Right.
So. But I was playing receiver at the time. They tried me at running back, didn't really work out. But receiver was really my thing at the time. So yeah, I've been playing since I was really young.
I don't want to say you're light for a linebacker, but 6'4", 220 is where I played in the major leagues for 10 years. Yeah. So for you got to be fast.
I feel like my length helps me a lot with my job as the linebacker, as they're calling it.
You're like a hybrid.
Yeah, I could do both, safety and linebacker. Put me high safety, put me down the box linebacker. I could do both. I feel like my length definitely helps me. My quickness definitely helps me down there. And really just my football IQ, just being able to outthink the other team or the other guy in front of me. All you got to do is beat the guy in front of you, get to the ball. Simple.
I love the guys that can do things like you can do, where you can guard someone in a pass, you can rush the quarterback, and the biggest thing I think for guys like you in playing a Will or playing that Sam is being fearless. And we were talking to you about, maybe going up against Pert one-on-one, and you're bringing on the double team and stuff like that. I mean, you have had to have been challenged by offensive linemen like that over your years.
Absolutely. It's funny because I like it, and my coaches, whenever I say that, like, I'm like, yo, coach, like, let me, like, get in the box, like, hit a lineman or something.
Right.
They're just, like, they look at me like, what? Like, because usually guys don't really want that kind of, I guess, like, smoke with the O-lineman or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, I like it. I like the bang with the linemen, like, because they think they're all big and untouchable by all the skilled players around them. And it's like, yeah, okay, like, you like to get a little hit off, get a little steam off you,
right.
First hit a lineman. Why not? Like, it's good. So.
Marshé, what's it like for year two under Coach Crocker and Coach Hooley, for that matter, your position coach?
It's good. I've got a really good growing relationship with those guys. They're really cool about everything. They're really good at Coach Crocker is actually my position coach, but he's he does a really great job of teaching me and the other guys at my position. So, and really just the whole defense. Like I really like his methods of teaching, his scheme.
Talking to Marshé Terry, and want to ask you about your starting against a team that went undefeated last year, August 30th. Going to be, I think, one of only 2 games on the schedule that night. How excited are you for that game?
Unbelievably excited. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity, being in the position our team has been in, coming off of last season, and just like everything we worked for, everything we push for. I mean, it's not just a physical thing. I mean, it's a mental, it's emotional, like all year after the season's over. And I mean, we've just been pushing for so much, and we expect so much out of each other, coaching staff included, like all the way through the entire building. And it's just going to be a great opportunity. Can't wait.
Is that the weirdest group of guys to see here at the AAC Media Days? Because, you know they're on your schedule right off the bat. You see Mackenzie Milton, the quarterback for the Knights. Is that kind of the most awkward group that's here for you?
I mean, I wouldn't say awkward, but it definitely is like, should I say what's up, or like, I don't like you, so like, it's like, I don't know. So, I mean, but respect to those guys for sure.
Marshé, one thing that Coach Edsel, and for that matter, the entire UConn athletics family, is the alums. They come back. A lot of them great players played for Coach Edsel. I know Andre Dixon in particularly showed up this season during the offseason. What's it mean to the current group to have guys like that come back and speak to you and speak about what Coach Edsel can do for you as a player?
It's great because you're getting the validation from a guy who's been in your position. Like, there's no better level of confirmation than that. Like, he went through the same thing as you. He might have he was in the same locker room as you, touched the same field, went through the same practices with the same coach. So, I mean, it definitely is. It's awesome for those guys to come back, and it's definitely appreciated.
As far as getting ready, you took a summer course, right?
Yes, sir.
So you stayed up in Connecticut your whole off season.
Yes, sir.
Do you do anything? I mean, we talked to Foley Fudukasi. You guys don't seem to do a whole lot.
No, not really. I mean, we as a team took a couple trips. I mean, we went to the beach a few times. We went cliff diving.
Whoa!
I don't know if that was bad to say, but
we won't tell.
Where's Coach Edsel?
We're all safe.
He's gone.
We all made it out alive,
right.
so we're good. But yeah, I mean, other than that, we pretty much just like hang out with each other around the building, around the dorm, or just play Xbox with each other, video games.
Okay. So. Anytime you guys want to come by, I mean, we're in a cluster of 9 different radio stations. Anytime you guys want to check out your skills on that stuff, more than welcome.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
On the invitation.
Mr. Terry, tell us about the hair, sir. You've got a bush going on.
It's
It looks
fantastic.
like it might even get a little bit bigger as
jealous.
the season goes on.
Yeah.
What are your plans for that? Are you planning on, bandana? Are you planning on do-ragging it? What is going on with the hair and for the football season?
Good question. I don't plan on letting it get too much longer than it is right now. I'll tell you that. I do wear a headband under my helmet to keep the hair out of my way, and like the sweat from dripping off my hair and stuff just gets nasty with my visor. But yeah, I mean, this is it. This is my look. This is what
I like it.
How do you think Bob Joyce would look with that? Oh, wait.
Better.
I think he looks sweet. He looks sweet with it.
It's the Edsel buzz cut that I got going. Coach Edsel's buzz cut just in time for camp next week.
Fade you up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do a little
that's what-
design in the back.
exactly.
I got a little design in the
Zigzags.
back.
When I was
What
your
you got?
age,
What's-
maybe I could pull that off.
I got a little something.
What do we got? Well, you got to lift it up a little
A
bit.
little something.
Is that Batman?
I don't know. Whatever the barber felt like doing.
Anybody on the team a barber, or do you guys go to a barber?
Good question.
Go to a barber. I go to a barber.
Okay, you go to a
I don't
barber.
know any barbers on the team.
Nobody cuts on the team.
I mean, nah.
They think they do, but
Yeah,
they
it's more
own
so
a
that.
pair of clippers.
Yeah, they're like, I own a pair of clippers. Let me, and you're like, nah, I've seen your cut.
All right. Well, we got to get going, and we appreciate your time, man. Can't wait for August 30th.
Yeah, me too. Thank you guys so much.
All right, Marshé. Marshé Terry, linebacker for the UConn Huskies. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back from Media Days here in Newport, Rhode Island.